So if you want to play like this,
Yep, nice shit.
I'll be showing you my settings for Modern Warfare 3 open beta. What's good YouTube, Yogen here. This video I will be showing the best settings for my controller players, PC players, and probably console players too. Since I don't play console, I don't know what settings you will or not have, but still you can copy most of the settings I'll be showing today. So here, I'll be showing you guys all of my settings from controller all the way down to interference. First, starting off with controller, so I'll say this. I play non-claw, but I also play with 4 paddles. With my 4 paddles, I have crouch, jump, and switch weapon. But without the paddles, if you are in for my non-claw players, I'll say this. On Cold War, I used to play tactical flipped. I suggest this one since this game is kind of more like Cold War than Modern Warfare 2. But on Modern Warfare 2, I used to play stick and move flipped. And stick and move flipped was actually really good for like drop shotting, sliding, and jumping. So regardless, you could try one of these and see which one you like better. Both of those are really good for non-claw players. So here, flip, I play it with flipped on, controller vibration off. Dead zone inputs, I have left stick and right stick minimum, both set to 0. With left trigger and right trigger set to 0. Try to put your stick minimum and right stick minimum as low as you can without having much stick drift. For aiming, I'll say I play on 5.5 cents with 0.75 sensitivity multiplier. That's like my sweet spot. If you want, you could try these out. You will probably like these, but if you do need to adjust them, you can. Aim responsive curve type, I have it set to dynamic. It's the best one. Default aim assist type, motion sensor off. So these, you could pause this. You could pause the video and just copy most of these down, but still I'm just gonna name all of these. So set this to off, toggle off, single tap run, off, standard, trigger, and on. And then I think the rest of these, you can just pause the video and just copy them down. Honestly, since there's just a lot of these, I am not about to name all those, but you could just pause whatever you need to and just copy stuff. Alright, so for graphics, just copy down what you can if you are a console player and if you have this option, but this is all mainly for PC. So for here, these are just my settings. You could pause, and if you have any of these settings, I would say just copy them down. These are mainly my settings. For quality, I have it set to minimum, and upscaling, sharpening, AMD FSR 2.1, I have it set to quality. VRAM scale target set to 90, and then everything I have just off or low. You can pause whatever you need to. With these settings, I get like the most possible performance or FPS and like delay. I play on 105 FOV. I feel like this is the best FOV for controller players. You try it, see if you like it. You probably will. If you don't, you could change it to what is your personal preference. At least 100 and up. Here, I have it set to affected, and then I have this wide default, and then I have motion blur off, film grain set to 0, and then the rest. So here we're going to be going to audio. So for audio mix, I have it set to headphone bass boost. I think this is the best one for hearing footsteps. For my volumes, I usually play at 100 master volume, but for now, since I'm making a video, I have it set to 20. Dialogue volume set to 50, and then effects and voice chat volume both set to 100. And then for the rest of these, you could copy down if you want. You could pause it and just copy. Alright, next up, interference. So you could copy down what you want here. I don't know if there's much different. I think these are the same for what you guys have, but I have anything different, you do you. Telemetry, I have these 3 on top on, and then the clock turned on. Alright, so the last setting is color customization. Click on this, Scroll down. So
Scene,
for color filter, set this to filter 2. Set this to both and set this to 100. After you've done this and you go in game, you'll notice that your screen is more colorful. Alright, so that was all of my settings for today.